di ne de nam ha de be ahofe nya atete we di ne de nam ha we di ne de nam ha de waye di nsokra wo hwe na ni hye ne glasses ma say headmaster headmaster for pamucho mu fanche me mo vanso no mo say de hwe ni papers we say ya na be say hey paper yi de ya hwe ya no be chi ni ya okotwo wasi wo yes mo fanche me na afi abedwafo atena si ye ni Ghana nkomo no ansa na no GM birthday die ye nyina wo executive aid Prince Obi mpese ne de mai nti enhya dante no ono nko aho ne ye nka cho say from the executive aid to the GM Ura Kennedy Asantio say executive aid Prince Obi mpese o ma happy birthday nyame Nsroma and also the best friend Brakofi Kumbelsen of peace. Brakofi best friend he say oh my good morning and open Prince David Dinechia. Ma Theodora Okanse wo awoshi ene ye wawoda oba moa engineer Gaylord if you had this engineer ya no di munum na anti Theo engineer Gaylord ene ni nuanom Felix Stella ene Theodore omunyina kabom ma happy birthday na me Nsroma na onye okese na oma onye nche na omo cash ne ba o engineer say obehwe wankasa nti da obompa say obenya nkwatenten a ahodin ewom anti Theodora enjoy your day mame na azelvo gase o mame repe pink month ne kama pa ene wo fie mata dia yo feels ya ho fen fata no na edwa no wansusu o mama hye me hwa na say hey azel be kume na de dazzle na ye more nti okwa azela sa na wonso be mwaye be ma ho aye fe akono enikanika wa wo hwe ho say hey mata de fata me maye de maye kiko na ye kamfo na otimayo de nti free azel 0244 155 266 0244 155 266 na azel and sort out kai say November mu pair just 2 or 3 weeks away no and one say azel say oma master training e wo cossetry into cossetry master class baso shall 3rd November also fresh 0244 155 266 na jimu nchechimu na wa wo pamade dada wo pese wo kwa upgrade hu na sesi ano corset dresses ne tops na aba no onso utumi pambi na wa anye first no o ya ade pa fo ni bi yaka say sister no da so pamade bra no da so pamade gam no na onso wakwa akogisa training ni bi enti free azel na oma enchechemu no me da azel ase papa enne nkomo aye ba bedi no nkrata miensa ene yehwemu Nkrata yeshimo no Ghanaian Times or say GRA drags 48 businesses to court over tax evasion, failure to issue VAT invoices for goods and services. Abria o man here sika na ekose ya ebebuani ana omo so mo anya abutre saafo no so companies omo free covid mu na eba tika so omo to omo bo asema omo de omo din betu dwa sa ebe affect omo adwuma na ana wiase wade anya wo se enye ne aka no kre no one time. National Alternative Employment and Livelihood Program for say 80,000 enwuma en wo manya ma mabunu eyo osuanya bia yo ana onyenye bi nyoye na bi obeti ya create 500,000 1 million so na mabunu susu si enya adwuma nyo nti nwuma no wo he na afi social issue a ye de be fiti ase no FDA destroys 10 million Ghana cedis worth of fake drugs in Bone. Oti se na ye bobo nkrata no so beda edwa se cough syrup bi akopie mu wo Gambia, the Gambia emaimu a si free India nkwala no ma mebi kura wu amasesi ano the Gambia memo mu ye door to door omo gise nru ni nyina nti se ye de obi ankonom na se FDA tu ho anamwa mo se mo FDA abaso ana se da bi aka wo mo kakra well ni nyina no pay yebedi eho enkomo ora Eric J deputy Bono regional communications officer Emma NDC amanyoko no woti mensa benkum sope na okontuni waba se osere kwan a afidie wabedru honorable Carlos Kingsley Ahenkra oye MP emomanfo a onom ewo Tema West omu nsini form kra ne ba omo boje ne so yesi okoyi omu si ye honorable wa ha nka weekend yi kra nka ya get together kakra ne onu anuane ma yedi na chese omo mani agisa anti we ya wa bayi sei no baby okoyi so okoyi sumu ani odi banche ne body aba wankwa sum so baby okoyi de wo no odi bi aba na minim se eno ono ye sankana na oye political activist ye Ura Bernard Mona anopei omunyina atenase so much
mejo so ya
na ho te say obekọ misu yi ho adom me ho ye bidase obekọ ba bia na se ade mo bi mu kwan da ho ka ba bia wo kọ ne hu oda so gina bono deputy regional officer na ana abekọ wanim kakra
medase anopei de mechia
entwe ne tintin bia obekọ aka we afi obe ne tin ana na politicians mo ma mo nkomodi anopei minya ho nka bono
okay mechia refo
ma suspend me bono he kakra me nkrofo
meko
obekọ mo me uwi anu achia o continue akwa aba uko he asuom
baby asuom ka ho
hina uko
last one going for
any what to kwai
ma to kwai
we a Ghana traveler na world traveler
there be aban adwuma ne
mpacho ye wo da ben Jordan Abenada na Ukiada.
Yo Ukiada so
oh, when you Kwaku the traveler. Black Sheriff. Kwaku the traveler. Oh, okay. O papa no mami omu ye tete for pa.
Na so me di nchin kakra.
Ya Ukiada na de oto kwabna.
Obi e friend
na e friend kwabna Kwaku.
Pa ya one so kwabna Kwaku ya. Na meka say daga omu no na dagari meka say pese meka good morning na akwa aba.
Nsroma.
Oh, muna muka Nsroma na ndiye matida. Nsroma.
Ese.
Ya kana.
Dabi. Gonja for ka say Nsroma no mo say awu.
Okay. Hey, gonja for nso ka Nsroma. Ene kasa no say de na sese.
And I say it's almost like one family.
All right.
Ba me nye sankana na ya me bra penyi.
Okay.
Me fi sankana me ya bisnap.
Bisnap. Eno ye de.
The chief of the youth.
Oh, okay. Into we mrantie hene. Okay. Ene nkabire kuma nka wona me banana soma hene junior. Ena ye wono ye friend mrantie hene.
October is breast sucking month.
Chai. Make cha obi a simple. Don't make life too complicated.
Almost share pictures.
So I just wanted to remind you.
I no pay my remind you for come on.
Say Bosuma
yeah, breast cancer awareness month.
TV, despite media more.
They be health screening and master. Who is staff ana?
Ya mama juma ni we pay you.
Ya Carlos won say otu kwan no.
Honorable candidate ho na okoye tema where is the forfeit afin no mutimi say na I don't know my honorable man ya fe honorable na me honorable
Carlos Obaba o mi birthday
otu mrika the first
fa his excellency come
his excellency
mo wie obi a wie ni nkomo
dabi
mo mi enko ya
ni omo ye obontin no ye breast screening
dabi ye de no mo ye ho no ye MD any management na ya ma staff
o de no mo ya ma
health screening. Yeah, make my phone in a breast.
But health screening say breast screening is come.
Maybe.
Come over kwa yemu de
I make kwa share that one.
Prince so she na so well. Oh boy. Hey, ready.
Every day day.
Sometimes minya ya isra oh. Asa a man near a chill or memma kwa the great chill until I say Obaba Quan opportunity to my better memo.
That be me by a name who say Frafrani be crampo.
I'm Frafrani one made to do. Frafrani one made to do Tiziano or Dakaka. Fancy Dakaka. Okay, say fear Boconi, Abon Command. So much I don't come baby. I'll call you.
Mr. Question.
Who goes you? madom wo de ma you ga firi so wo bo wa ngo so mbia
insu wo kuruma so ma say ni nyina nti asu be mu na akoi
Eric sisi abitimi chia in peace e da ba ja na wo be
kuruma nsu wa
Nsu e da mi kuruma nsu mu de on
kuruma nsu wa
kroni din na de asu ma chima
ne mo kan ye
mi kuruma nsu ntumi nse no nka de e be ye wa da
o kan nsu anka oni bebe amadwen beko Nse President Akufo-Addo buy project kese bi nsuo mu nam edin eda so no.
Oh sir.
Nim say okoyi nsuo mu nam.
I see.
Nsuo ni nsuo. Mo no.
Me enko wate. Yen kan FD ya.
Omo amo share glasses no.
Go yen somoni.
Omo share glasses. Na papa so so share glasses.
Sa na me kan.
Anti omo mi enu mi nya omo. Na omo fa nyo.
Me share kan de.
Okay, so Food and Drugs Authority has impounded bottles of benylin nicotine. Hey, any postino 2, cartons of postino 2, any enro bebre, nina omakwa kwasei no. Ewo Ghana omo de konsawom omo landfill site na ewo Adepa landfill site ewo ensawom efisa na enye se ebebedwa so na wo de toto Gambia the Gambia de ehu ya cough syrup ya bedwa so ma nkwada ibia no mu aye asem a we use to say FDA omo bo adwuma ana Eric
Mechia His Excellency John Dramani Mahama ndebi obi a ntenche bia suapon bi
papers in the good my Liberty University. Who the Liberty? The final who church Liberty. It met every time.
Always me appreciating. Yeah.
Yes, Eric.
FDA. I think I don't know whether say product na Adekye be so no more calling it back and answering. Because story no mean to me enco detail of the story.
Debbie enco just cry.
Oh, okay. And the enco ya nyame na da na se. Say omo ne nim and omo ne wa kan dia omo de test enura hodo a eye for consumption e de enye. It is almost the same no omo nim search matter ho a. As
a consignment ni be drew port no.
Yeah.
And FDA for say omo ameji approve ansa na omo ko kraba. On say bi o na e wodwa so dada but ansa na wo be kwa fa ba biem no. Ye mfa no say oh ye ni say wo kra no ni badada. It is still you need to go through the process. So when omo go through the process the port on na omo say dey bi.
They are right because enruna odeba ebia first one na ID kan de buy no. And near my hold one involved in it could be sense I tried abem.
Okay.
And he said, one ma penny for more who him there who said yet here. And that we have faculty council any embrano. So that is the right thing. And Timo more in the industry no so no. Oh yeah, the Biana. I was so whom I hold I bought who buy out the Dijuma.
Eric Kafra, me fan count say e bi on so much wo kan shi.
Oh, and I say what
omuji bi odwa omuchi bi odwa so nti ni pattern bi on ma omo de omo court akọ prosecute.
Then I think say yes say no nkwa na enye enough.
Well, nti no omo say 10 people will be prosecuted.
Yes, and that alone so enough. Okay. I think say the FDA and test here do no.
Okay.
Am I who say good for public consumption?
Okay.
Na say you good that we are okay because say if you are market ya kwachi bi mu o kan hye ne de e dan ye bi ato aduro no bi and this year test we na bibi animu a na ye hu de be but bibi wo mu a na started tracking e bi betimi abo hu de wo onim se wato aduro bi say men nom ne de keka ho but I believe strongly say they will do the right thing. FDA and shedan ti omo hu nsem biasa so men shedan ka do bia. We support them.
Yeah. Yes, Honorable Carlos.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah, Eja.
I hope you chiri boko.
Chiri boko.
Mechia.
Na debi o wa wo ma me akwaba ina wo zan busa me chiri boko. Sanka me ma wakwaba no abusa me na chire. Na maka cho so fa chiri boko.
Ma family no.
Ah, okay.
Mechia wo mo hwe me titiri fit ma west ni adofo a omwo honorable Carlos Hundo MPP Hundo
no mu bisa wase no
mu bisa mase no edi kama memfa nchia kese so ma
Eric Mitchell men distracting
obi Philip Osebonsu Asempa FM and they any birthday
mani trim kwa
happy birthday
Philip say na otwe etwe na otwe no etwe mi honorable Alanche Martini Dr. Baomi anyina di on birthday
okay
amefasa akonya isu na mama on awodapa kese pa eni kabia eze yenim say party yebekoye nim yebegina yi a egina sa nipa mienu iso say nye yesu egina sa nipa mienu iso me bonya nkopon na mpa ese onu ankasa nkasa ento sensu pemusa
Kennedy kan
asem oni Kennedy okay Kennedy kan wampa Kennedy onye nipa atoa na nyakopon na nto nsupemu sa ye primaries ye ba ko ye iso na wonyi ne odi animu a yebetumi agi akonwa no atoa so from 2024
we dey wabon safe there was it can me exaggerable
I am a money safe one I mean sakura me aja kokura ka aja ko emenu
so no ne birthday my said o lampe birthday
ni na together ken birthday my wonso dey kan aba be kan as ba make me
ken birthday aba ken na ne birthday aba no eye GM Kennedy o say asante and they any birthday and so betumi I wish happy birthday o wish na
Kennedy happy birthday
can see 20
but next thing your birthday invite me
Father only the birthday just that ni day ni ya coincide with UTV day with the stars
and the next day I won't invite me
we invite you UTV day with the stars okay
when you invite me make it crash na ya na empempi no ye underestimate the activity and the work of FDA FDA almost a very important organization NC do on agro na emide say oba otiano anase penny otiano yo oba mimi very intelligent woman na juma am say we are seeing na ene sadie we na safety ni e bambo a ode ma Ghana for especially when it comes to aduane any nru me bona baso enye easy say ye be pow organization me say mo nhwe say enru ni nuane e beba ekrum ha nyina no eye safe for consumption na say emfa to yenchen bia emre or mindful na sa organization atua ye na dwuma in such a way say for many years won't problem bia won't issues bia so man for man ensi from sanema we enema bi say hu na omo antumi ama enforcement no anyina pintin I will tell you that ya ba ne sanka ewu ni enema basabasa bi anka tutu ye nka bebre paper ne kasa ne bo bidding virgil bidding minimum pa one ya kwati adwuma omo ye no me bo omo zo mo baso omo nkoso nye sa without fear of favor and make sure say ye nka say we free enti ye bo obi ho ban ade ne ba na ba enya enye nano social media me hwe ne si wo Gambia yi CBC Ghana hanum a ne ba ka ye dia ye MBBNDC say FDA for ebeto so aye nyomu yi na aboan ya media me support to.
Okay.
Me only point and person me mo motiase ne say there are cases and other instances enyoma si habo extra ni welcome and as a data the aspect say ebetumi si habo say ni rana anyi a na aban afa aban aton.
Okay.
Say aban auction enyoma bi sei na say ekọ kantamanto na say ekọ okanhia. Se ukona kokochi nipa kro to enzo ni kokota. I wonder how will case no would develop against this person. Because me a businessman and as me to new maton.
Okay.
Na aban I publicize say me wo 300 containers me auction bra be to be. Obe kokotin wum posting no wum we wum. Na my bid na aban de amami ato. Aban mi sami any documentation bia say wanya to amami de menfen kona menkoton na makwa okanhia kwa koton na ba so betim se ba beto I think say I don't know what bo mabra me so it's not fair
na wa koton no onso onye nhwehwemu nhwe hu se wote wadwuma mu brofo ni wadwuma na nhyehyeye e wo hu onkohwe se mpacho mo ma menhwe date kan expiry date ma menhwe se bibia okay ye to ade sa
they be when you by expiry date when normally is to do with the fact that they are not registered with FDA And FDA, and whether a potent or not, whether a good or not, they have to destroy it.
And you didn't think about so names and obey auction yamasa.
That is so. That's what I'm coming to. As a FDA any customs to be transy.
Okay.
No more tears. Say BBA ye aduane. BBA ye drugs. Say a co-auction that's on beton. On first. At least they should be given the first right of refusal. Now one beto and on bepo bia or you're responsible for that department. No beto at home. They know the people. No, there's that correlation is not there. Okay. Customs born the auction or born just like that. And the way away you free energy commission, free a friend say atomic energy, free one. They don't consider you. Once it's auction and once work on the atomic near church, they refuse to realize say, and you may ye or habono, and rather home. And you be an between you. For example, so Kasoka Akokodame free porter. Me the Mikado no say still a at the point there's a fat content test.
Okay.
Am I who say with nice service, me who say Adam now bano. It conforms with the fat content now. I buy here for number Kuma. Now say me kwaku yi me could trade you to Yakuya. Now be by auction. Now a woman in Congo yes I when I said 28,000, 50,000. Brother Fabisica Bram all other things as in Pakoya Fahono. Enyejuma na eno no omanfo na wo pay ye ananse wo pese ekuyen and the customs
suppose na ankasa no wakobia asem foforo so ya na nsem wo te say obi diaba wantumi antua but hwe ebo a ebia duty ya wo se nipa ne tua enu nti aban age meanwhile no aban kobo ne donkomi ama nipa foforo abeto na de okobre ya ni sika ne dwetira ahye no ahyekwa enti sie betumi aye duty ne ho bibi ama nipa na enye yesa wo
enye yesa but akwan so wo ho no se wotumi ne wo agent e ka say yi na se betumi onim ne mra ne mo betumi aboa wo for example say ne wo kan ya saban e ka say obegya nyoma ma asi abo ma wakwa ko pesika ba be yi a enyoma be ko abo na hwa ye nya space emfa ne aba de
nya so ogya asi wo but say obetimi abo ne don komi adufo de ama obi foforo age no say wo su duty no obetimi ahwe no wa consider obi bi mu a instead say customs wo be nchinchin ache 56,000 hwe 56,000 ni nyina me wa no se agifi ni pensem a irrespective of negotiate irrespective of duty 56,000 over say 10,000 over say 5,000 adenti na nipa no so say 20 na metimi atua yen hu no mobo say they make an abani mu aka
we kra nya mobo emra na wom they very rescheduling
okay
so when you agent the kasana so agent ni stoffer and also about apply akoma customs commissioner aka chance say 56,000 yamode amami me nipa don't been training na adako you be see 10,000 for 5 months and 10,000 for 6 months obe throw application akọ ye penny obe ye checks ni na akọ on the dates not as kind of no and every month be so many betum say bako cry expire they will come after you and bako cry go through they will come after you and also ho and number 2 the way we can ask any aban ton for enye customs for asede say ese e ton ni o ma no na won saka musika omon duty depend on we enti say wo de cap yaba o to cap be $10,000 for China
okay
o de afa ship $10,000 $20,000 o buy with duty $2,000 okay o de ko Ghana cedi mu $2,000 wo nye skentua esi o me fa say 60 days
okay
after 60 days no e ko be a friend UCL
okay
enya ko on claim cargo listener aban to be for anytime auction enti aban twen 2001 tua na say e ko auctioner aban only has the responsibility to sell it for 2,000 anything above 2,000 will be according to your demand
na $2,000 no one can duty na so chia was
and I'm say duty dey 2,000 so on your money 10,000 and also put 10,000
duty
do we do and duty dey 2,000
right.
and when you spend 2,000 aban interest will be 2,000
okay
enti the reserve selling price are to be below 2,000 but on 2,100 2,200
and your mon sell it below stated import duty no
na se me no nye dwuma you and I were not there
who na why dwuma den ti na me busa
and me who and they say your one accounts now US for catch for them omo work account me watch me that one
we are wo atena port we ya wo si wo
me nim so mo to me below but me say duty na wo me here home and the onyansa kan your duty anya ka bia e so anya ha ban enti yembo FDA for abasona omo no money custom for collaboration mpacho omo munya din say be do food ni drugs ni no e be come once.
Thank you. Ben
Mami.
Yeah, okay. FDA na montu yi.
Kala sakwaba.
Ya obi ade. Oh yeah there.
Oh me ho ya. Bottom na enya.
Ebe kakra.
Ebe hotel okodru ha ohu se enya ye kra. Eric.
Chama.
Me chiao.
Me je oso.
Yeah.
Yes, Ben.
Say my car say bosun we no fo.
What can't try?
Take note. FDA on the face of it no. Ebetimi aka say o ma ya de pa. On the face of it.
Na himfa no mo nya ade.
O ma ya de say o mo etimi ama the head of their investigations at the port. Na wakohu nia fata no makoche. Nia omoka ne say they did not pass through the appropriate authority. Oma anka say drone enya. That is the story I have come across.
Yes.
Oma anka say drone enya.
Debbie.
Inti. Is it possible say rather than destroying the drugs you can surcharge them or even nawaji a drone at the public sector? Because hospitals baby wa
ebi ohwa o man fan kratem but ebi ohon so a mo say a sub standard.
Me say so if you go through na a drone meets the standards, why do you destroy it when you are in need of medication?
Okay.
All
right.
Yes, because no, you take it,
yes,
confiscate it, and distribute it to public institutions. Say, we one
like health centers.
Yes, one.
Okay.
One for pa so I would abano, rather than the state destroying it.
Okay.
Which sometimes I doubt.
Now, say approach near the shears.
This is sometimes I doubt because omuka se omuka koshi, yeah. Just sample demonstration omuka koshi.
Oh, some well, means make us sometimes yeah, omuma media baho.
But the media come and then they put why? Omaka actually said Omaji beer 26 boxes. You will see 26 boxes.
Beer na draw no any box.
Beer na only 2 of the boxes na draw. No, Makoshi. I'm just saying for the sake of a.
All right.
Until at the end of the day, why do you burn something that could have been useful? They say Wakochi Galam say when your district assemblies are in need of Wakochi, your friends say excavators. They are in need of excavators to dredge their na Wakoshino. It doesn't make sense to me.
Okay.
That is my very look. Machi drona. It is not that most of them are substandard, but it be a substandard. Then you take the substandard out, then deal with that one on the basis of distraction. But near a yano dear, please find a better and a clever way. So we can profit from it as a nation. Nipa na okofa ba no. It will also then serve as deterrent saying you must go through the various regulatory processes. And so no wait me EDBB aba omaimu. And I think that that will be more useful. The other thing that I have come to notice is that I'm sure if you ask most of these pharmaceuticals, either it's rival companies or whatever, the heads of the various FDA and now your friend is saying standards authority. In the past, they take issues. I know, for instance, Chef Ajako.
He has been once boss of FDA.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then Tobinco. And then Papaya, your friend is saying, Opuni.
Okay.
And you will see that it was when over to me. It was not about whether Tobinco Yene Juma Pa now said Bibi. The kind of letters and counter letters they were, you can see that some vindictiveness and show off. And so when we put people at public places, no, my dream is said that BCC I am the end of it. They should remember that before they came to this seat, some people sat on the seat before.
Okay.
Enche biano na minua Otumirika the first. Now you're deputy minister. If he did not perform his duties well as deputy minister, because before he got there, somebody was there. When he left, somebody has come to occupy that same seat. So I want to urge NIPA, they go and sit in some public spaces, you're chief executive, then you want to think that the world has come to your decks, no? That will be now otiho and san or buy. So I want to pray that FDA should find a clever and intelligent way to maximize where our mark of a near Ayano.
Oma destroy area.
The story says that they are taking it to Nsroma to go and destroy.
Omo de call that. At the landfill site.
They almost say Omo de call.
Okay.
That is what I heard, that they will take it to Adepa. So they will look at it, see if those that are substandard, and then those that can be used for various purposes. No, Monfama sanctioned hospitals, medical centers, so that they can use it. It will be of benefit to the people of Ghana than to go and burn it.
Agreeing to a certain extent.
Okay, honorable.
But to be not name West be too strong. But
But
otherwise, I would say yenye sanrowe wa Ghana ye imported. In this will be a quacofa, but not say the punishment is to seize it from the person. Going to the next level of punishment of destroying it. For me, it doesn't make too much sense. Sa obe kaya answer ne beba be mu no and this 40 tax force we say chitoma omo
import China
TV so ya peja so me ba yes you can be deputy minister me catch minister say and to much I don't think it makes sense then crazy for an answer be a crazy baby orphanage in yadi and the other next year to man it doesn't make sense. People grow up and to mefra. Now, Obi, I smoke. What's easier for them? All right. Osemesakwa question. That second phase of the punishment doesn't make sense. Go back here from 2017. In fact, President Krabo was not in favor of the same thing. Yes. Yes.
President on supporters
excavator. For me, I side with people who think say any say yes excavator because excavator no it will do up it will multi-purpose. And yet, say be mind one. Contractors are excavator ejuma. Even not excavator district assemblies. And then me district assembly me pe grader. Nanke the address routes via access any other. Yeah, maybe. Tell me the pesca na me kwa conventi sa graders any akwa koye. Na tu ka just wa kwa chi obi grader na say we are CPT na the jatuma. For me, my personal. It doesn't make sense.
Thank you, Honorable. Yansha dear Yashefon so you know Mudijumay air camp. Positive change your Madina. I'll say it is the first time in our history that the CD has hit 11 Ghana cedi. The dollar has hit 11 cedis. So $1 is to 11 cedis. It is the first time in our history that the price of fuel is 14 Ghana cedis per liter. It is the first time in our history that our debt stock is $500 billion. It is the first time in our history a ball of kenke is 3 Ghana cedis. All these increments are as a result of mismanagement of the country's resources managed by Dr. Baumia. 2024 election is a communal labor to rescue this country. That's positive change. Let me see. Will be an advert. Baroski Sishiwa, Deputy Youth Organizer, Bosumtrin constituency, I'm urging Ghana, please, not to waste the nation resources on this Comfoagrada issue because some Ghanaians are born to be blah, 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 at MDDA. Gideon Tete, I was alerted about some of the banned cough syrup in some parts of Ashama, meaning some of it made its way to the markets in Ghana. Oh, really? Yeah, baby, someone, Ice Burner, good morning, yeah. Please, Honorable Carlos, that please, we beg of him, from Underbridge to Sun City Global, the road is too bad, and he knows it. Honorable, I say Underbridge, cause Sun City Global, I'm asking who actually forced President Akufo-Addo to give all the promises he gave. Everything Mahama. For 6 years that Ghanaians voted out Mahama, President Akufo-Addo is still mentioning Mahama's name for his failure. Then why did Ghanaians vote for you? Beauty Okra Percy, yeah, good morning to all. The breasts you showed on the awareness are all standing breasts. Does it mean that the fallen ones are not at risk, or we should go in for the sugar mummies from a shy man? No phobia, no for patch standing, falling, sleeping, lying. Nina, here. Thank you.
Breast is
That's what you say.
That is some kind of mean.
Sammy Quayle, Leviticus Powers Castle. Good morning. To date, the NDC hasn't given Ghanaians the alternative policies to deal with any of the economic challenges. NDC is never the alternative. Okay. Health Day.
Questions be no. They should examine them. And the man go for any crew, maybe our alternative.
Police, making messages kakra money dey mo a
ya ni abrew
madam wa police American town AK house AK Honorable Howard Swaso. Ghanaians are no more interested in JDM. Please stop disturbing our ears. Sometimes they speak as if they haven't been in power before, and that's Paulus over there. Let me see. Anas Fufuo, we only know that every political official has gone to jail before, and those who are still in jail and those standing trials in court are products of the NDC. And Agong Juliana, good morning, Auntie. I'm always happy to see Eric and Ben when they meet together on your show. Okay. Johnny Bell says, please, Pokuase Mayra Road is not good. Crowd. Okay. And Abdul Rahman Muntari, good morning, madam, to you and your panel. My special greetings to my MP, Honorable John Abdullahi, Jinapoya Peksogo MP. Okay. Lorato Opanka, please wish my son Carlos Nanaya Ahinkra a happy birthday. Okay. And nosy Facebook scientist says our leaders are failing us. And then in Shiraba Beduka, what at all does that Agrada want on this earth from a comfort evangelist? Yet the same fraud. The law should deal with her. Eunice Aqua says, please pay NAPCO trainees. We didn't bring NPP to power to go through this punishment. And Kenny Bill says, good morning, your Honorable Carlos. You are missed in your constituency, especially community 2. This way, if you're now one IGC, you won't push you table. I feel Honorable Fanadia, and our number. Aha. Ladies, the Debra, the clear table, the Nsroma. Setting is so mammy.
Let's see them on Papa and Kahu, Nagana.
That I didn't have
say a bass and Nanky and breakfast.
You bet you go saying your answer, Mama.
What you go say the pan?
You go say the pan. Yeah, who's here to go say the pan? And then screening can draw more. I want to watch your
now. Yes, screen. Yes, I want to go see any watching.
Who yes, screen.
No moody watch. Mamma,
as one becomes the one. Yes, in the 90s, late 90s now. Started some more radio. Yeah, bad one. I'm here in Paris.
And pass around.
And I said, oh, Papa, and it's the envelope. No, say,
I never say,
oh, the Marcoji.
How the other day.
There.
Oh, question. No, be time. Maybe say, Obiji Bema or 10 million. No, are you 4 million? Eddie Abako, my week be 1 million. Like week be 100 cedis. So 1,000. 1 month we used to 400. The Abako, whom I can in some 600. My minister say, "Yeah, can all the year day." Oh, the year day.
Yeah, my India friend be. I see or share my status. I know who say my program, my program. Into your name say me was kappa.
But that is the public.
So when you are seeing on
now this can organize demonstration. Demonstration is
program.
I am colors I am cry. Catch your memory also. Na Ghanaian Times and Kratafe to Sudunsia. There is strategies our day man kofu who says when tia toa assemble to so that omu nyane tuo tua. And it's almost quality from one state institution to the other. Say, omu tua to near Bani who say wuntia, and you shop one near tomb, you do diamba, court okra na e de wo titi a mo de businesses base 48 and aka court. How do you see the strategy?
Yeah, it's something that I always tell people when I get opportunity. Yeah, I buy on Nia Samana on Tong in Kuto. I buy and manufacture. I buy a developer of mine with taxes. Say ya nyeri ho na ya moa aban na when yesike ngufutum amfa moa yankasa. Honestly speaking, near koso anase complain the bia. The reason being that oversee you feel kwan ema wo. Pipe bia emunsuo nka wonya nka abanum no ebi ma wo fie.
Okay.
We nyina mkanea enyina so. We school wo area enye papa. Enyama bebre wo ho no mu a service front social amenities. Police for yenyanka besi police station ewo baby awuti service frache yeko first kind na kwakosi ni secret police wo ma betrem ne be na twa onka a soldier for esa ban twa onka fire service aha enti aban wo responsibilities bebre ya ese omanfo boa aban na aban ede ehwe sankrofo yi
okay
obia rather look up to aban say aban mum enye we mame aban mum enye we aban we mame but we refuse to forget says a yam fasikada nkwa ma aban intumi enhwe saanoma no enye man
okay
aban area ba ko a odi G tax titu pa income tax of course indirect tax a friend saying port duties near the other day ye nyina enim the way aban ni sini bre opese maximize collection of revenue ho and here by 2017 ya president Bawumia a commission me nipa be mi no mi ensa bi e ka me ho e me the paperless project e buy ayadwuma bebre say oba inside corporate tax as enkrofo busumi bi onko income tax no nipa bebre afa kwati kwan so e try so me prevent ska we be do ho a we be do ho but what deprive unua bi what deprive a group be an society be of a certain basic amenity be as omonsaka.
Okay.
Brenase for ewo community hospital. Yenya no kugu mu ankepe. Yenya doctor bi kokotra ho. Ama doctor no eye ho adwuma every day ankepe. But because of say aban ni sika o de set up a hospital ma doctor bi kokotra on the ebia eye nursing assistant na say health assistant bi and na kwakosi ho no. Ebere na ban tumi anya saa ahoden no akwakoye saa adwuma we ni nyina agitame no mienu so enti wonum a omo ayo mwadwen se omepe koti kwan bi afa saa aban sika no because that portion of the money does not belong to you aban se wokokoji sika bia obi krom hanum a meye all everything possible say with me agisa sika nemo woji a 25% bi da so ne de media wonya profit gross ni bia 25% for mame once I will turn you make sure say VAT books you have to be. O turn watch room. What do you what me VAT abremi? Why watch the what the VAT no won't show. If none crab back they say Chinese will be fake VAT invoice and on my printing and no more church law. A better than a buy your necessary money.
Okay.
Because this I mean no say will be saying a tax cry to and so cry because we are not taking enough taxes to go beyond your basic expenditure no. Na ne aka na into development
ebi so say omu hu so mfa so ase omu tua ebi mu na edi ekogu ebi mu buto ya
eno ya adwin bi ase wo de hye otrimu a wanhwa wo be faili tax obi na obedumi atua tax akogu obi wotom say with a tax yen kongo tua ma president Kufuado and yen kongo tua ma Kenufuriata on office GRA for na responsible na GRA for no kro mo tax no nyo no mo sika no wo tua gu bank na kogu common fund mu straight and the obi and as the request ko na control it a lot say winning processes are ye di yiska kura free aban ho a we say nye nipa ba akopɛ and scan code in botum
na mama mu say wo hwa said the system I fast tax and tax no e ba dia ye de ye ni ade no ya e hye nkrofo nkran ye incentive enough e ma afoforo say omo be free pepam and say semra no be hye omo kro omo be di tax payments in share so
sister and I make can say ye ntua enough tax ntia ma ye hunu ne tax ne ma ye tax a ye tua nyina sese wo Ghana ye nneoma miensa first one ye besi ya akwa akobo no ɛho nsi ho yɛde tua yɛtɔ so mmienu ɛyɛ akatua a yɛde ma aban workers sɛ sogyafoɔ policefoɔ teacherfoɔ hwɛ de hwɛ nipa dɔm civil servants ɔmo nyinaa aban tua ɛde ɛtɔ so mmiɛnsa yɛ statutory payment ɛyɛ sɛ bi adwane ɛyi friends say au adwane wei ɛsɛ tua sika wei wotua sika wei nyinaa wi sika dasa nti deɛ hen ɛna yɛnya de akɔ akɔyɛ wo kwan deɛ hen ne yɛbɛnya de akɔ akɔsi hospital nti sɛ yɛanye yɛn ho na aban amfa new methods ama a yɛde bɛnya sika no bi aka ho na yɛtumi de bi aba bɛyɛ obi kwan ama no deɛ a yɛ sika no atua no nyinaa no yɛhu so mfa soɔ because ɛkɔkɔ support a certain good but the point is sɛ nso yɛakɔ akɔyɛ aban ati akonnwa mu yi sɛ yɛde policy no ba ana yɛnya kwan bi kwan sɛ yɛpɛ sɛ yɛ improve yɛ tax friends revenue mobilization ɛno nti no yɛbie mu na tax debt na yɛ wide ma yɛn politicize no your opponents no are very fast in coming to bastardize bibi and beba in that regard.
And if we say also sometime when you were in opposition, you were fast in bastardizing the now.
Yeah, do but say a cost sa.
And see, there be saying hold on. So Ujitum say, oh, now you who say it shouldn't be so. A dear in the honorable thing to be done.
Yeah, what I'm saying is say, me sure say you criticize it, but over criticize you criticize constructively. More criticism on the banner. Sabata fracture. What have just let me my example.
Yeah.
What the VAT ba? Yanka say VAT na enye. You see rate now they start no edoso. Enti yente so. Tiasio.
Okay.
Now ye the e-levy ba. Os e-levy ni yempe kra ye satanic, devilish, ye the yentwem kra. What kind of governance is that? What kind of opposition is that? And yet responsible opposition. So what per se or mine cost so I wouldn't so mine we based on taxes. Sa me fa say sa mawi. Sa na the top tax buy in 2008 on the buy. And yet a bank of for phone use internet didn't cost so one kaka sem bebre. As you pass a law no. You pass it on by 2009 and I'm we become crab account. Say e-levy say nyame enchade na da me bia anka motumi ba ban mu bi o a. Kaila be in collection of revenue. But you made everything possible for Ghanaians to see, say, a councillors. As you say,
and they still say some more between the last time.
One has over between. Oh, beside it, went
2 weeks ago,
President Mahama say, Oba will repeal e-levy.
Repeal. Oh, anyamo na moko gina your friend saying galamsey for say wo ba e friend say omo amodo agoto prison mo say you omo ba
ye be ko
bo bua social kanka say ya me feel say opposition and say politicians na say person obo mine na ye nyina enim say o mine no e taxes ye dey run mine president go don't be kon ko fadi sika free me run can for that be kon ko fadi sika free me run me to be kon ko bo aban be say ko run ni nyina ne say ye nyina be tua tax ye tua tax na sanso a eso mo kwa bonten ko go be se be ka ho ene be se ne kwa FCA man ena me dollar de America ko
thank you
intimacy say opposition for no omo ma ye nya responsible say ye bu o man ye pese Ghana ko nanim dia enima bi omo ye no omo nto ombo ase
ben GRA strategy saying
me who say President Akufo-Addo or France
yeah, or Corp France, and some other places for the next 4 days. A working visit.
That be our France for 6 days.
Oh, okay. And, working visit to France.
It's a good thing. Just that I'm worried within these times of difficulties.
Oh, why?
Why are you worried? I'm worried.
Eric, who be doing kakra?
I'm worried if he say the French-speaking countries are up in revolt against France's continuous holding of French-speaking countries. As a consequence, government BR Odi France Echino, they want to get rid of that government. And so from Guinea, they have decided to stay away from France. To Mali. French people were in control of France, and then you saw a lot of terrorist activities. the thinking of our brothers and sisters in those countries, and they say, France having discovered uranium in those countries, or more conflict way, ECOSO, they play hot and cold, or blow hot and cold. Now, almost say rebels, or more barbecue, then in the process, no matter uranium, nena adiako. Inti utie ni esi wa Burkina Faso, as soon as there was just this new takeover, there was popular declarations down to France, among person in France in Yebibia. It is my prayer that the French government is not going to use Ghana to want to impose France dominance through Akufo-Addo on this one. Besides that, say Wakona, the University of Sorbonne, Ekwa Command Doctorate Award, it adds to the glory of Ghana, and I have no difficulty. Yeah, GRA, any sika omo, eji. Etwa omo pese omonje. I have worked at Internal Revenue Service for 3.5 years.
Okay.
And Afibia, we exceed our targets. Meanwhile, Afibia no so no, our targets are adjusted upwards. Niye woman say, GRA and then Internal Revenue Service no. When you exceed your target, a certain percentage of the money is given to the workers as your bonus.
Oh, I see.
Into Kwine Biaso no, you have to exceed the target, because if you don't exceed, Muamunim said the bonus will not come. So no matter what we do. So, and who sets the target?
Why are you doing what they did?
Who set the target? Because you have projections at the AMA government. And then the target is set out of the projections we make. Indirectly. Okay. So at the end of the day, you exceed what you have set for yourself. So if you set a lower target, you will exceed it so that you can get your friend saying.
Now, so recent past, your moon to me exceed you. We cry no, will report to him. Wakati omo to me and draw more targets in the cry.
Yeah. Why would the GRA be able to get into its target? Because mobile, no, road tools, mature. Without basis, without law, much. Yeah, woho, and a mark of tax beer. I still wonder why my brother Carlos will sit here and want to justify e-levy. Many will never studio how. Yeah, Mekaisa Hadano. Anna Mikasa, and then Carlos fled up, Honorable Carlos. He fled up. And Oka said, e-levy is not compulsory. If you don't use Momo, you don't pay. So if people have decided not to use Momo,
don't make this generalize that it's not true. And that is only the conversation. You can say you are not quoting me. But he's not quoting me. Also, the same thing that TV3, and that was in the conversation. You mentioned something, and I said, but if you don't pay, if you don't do Momo, you don't.
Honorable Carlos.
It doesn't mean that I just say you do.
Honorable Carlos.
Obi
ti wase entinya botre. Owia na mama.
Baba nenkan ye se be ya be ma on nkasa in his own words no on fan kasa munsheba no. Maybe he's trying to recount a situation, but that's not how it is.
Mamenje man 1 minute na memra ho me be ma. O kan say.
One make
give me 2 minutes.
Me be ma. Pacho.
One ye din komo se ne o. Ena o say you were talking about e-levy and taxes.
E-levy ne nsunsanso.
And nsunsanso. Ena abizam say e be ba enkrofo eja friends e-levy.
Momo ni ye.
Na uja momo ni. Why anye momo a 7 Enti because here, why are you making this as if I started the conversation by saying don't, if you don't want to do pay e-levy.
But that was the answer you gave.
That was the inference that he drew. But it was a response to his question, which was very legitimate, because there would be some question. Na me answer. Say, we don't you think say ebema enkrofo jai momo ye. And I'm saying, is this wrong?
Eric Pacho. Honorable Sir,
no. Meaning be a fatus.
Medas. I feel very uncle Joe time. Medas.
Yeah, there was studio her.
And a heading.
Honorable Pacho, I feel very
Carlos Ahenkura, the MP. Okay, say, Satan, na me church. say e-levy amudi bay. Obi sikawo. Ena wano wako town ni niema odi atu ni phone so. Mako dijo dwa. Na bi ama ton aponche ana nkramai ana me bayire. Me pese me fasika no kofie because there is no bank, there is no savings alone nti. I moved to the nearest vendor. Me srel me sikei fatu me momo account mame. Is that not my savings? Na me bako me kwako spending me savings now. You come and tax it. Take ebi efim. And I told you that it doesn't make any right thinking economics because all the etiquettes of taxation, this e-levy doesn't fall in any bracket. Oh, now what's in our studio? I know catch me say, if you don't do momo, you will not pay the tax. It's not compulsory.
So now, GRA.
When you sit down, a former deputy minister and a current MP tell the people of Ghana, say, momo no, it's not compulsory. Inti say one ye momo, unyan tuyaye. And the people are not doing momo, and you are not getting revenue. You come and sit here and be condemning those of us who told you, say, it is not a wise way to do things.
What the way to...
Is that how we do things?
Well, we are one minute, I'm about to.
GRA.
So you will not get the money because your height of insensitivity about the conditions that the Ghanaian people were, no. You forced us. Say, me and Yemomo. And Madame Fobi, I say, oh, Bernard, some difficulties aba. Into your case, no, inadvertently, because this is somebody who has never come to me in such fright. I didn't think about it. I sent him Momo. Me man no Momo no and I say, Bernard, why did you do the Momo? Tell me, nipa na neni abreno. I say, why did you do the Momo? And I say, George, I say, Sikana mitria tax no, and then na ya. Even as he was in that situation, no, he still doesn't think that I should suffer a penalty for wanting to save his situation. Yeah, that is how true and real the situation is. And I'm sure, say, Otiemi, I will not mention his other names.
And he has to attack.
Me na mitria tax no, and yes, e-levy no, e-levy no, mitria
in your life. Apart from e-levy, tax and again.
We be na Emma Honorable Medas Eric.
Sorry.
Come here. We be na Emma GRA.
Yeah, I have just it is just one.
Oh, yeah,
now, when you have a government, yes, when you have a government, businesses are collapsing. Who are government? Businesses are collapsing.
Activist.
Carlos is a businessman. He's not an activist. But I have gone to Carlokin. And the kind of business, the way Carlokin used to flourish, it's not flourishing that way. Your workforce has even declined. If you want me to use your business as an example. Your workforce has declined. You know that. Remember, I'm pretending about it. Otherwise, I'll even quote some of the things your workers say here. Businesses have gone down. He knows, he suffers it.
Don't do it personal.
Businesses are collapsing because COVID-19 buyer. Okay. Those who were buying certain commodities, Ebimu to commodities, and this I have cited on many occasions, perishables. Perishables, you decided, say, restaurants, hotels, drinking bars, and other places. What happened to those perishables? They all got rotten. They threw it away. In throwing away, they threw away their capital alongside. When those businesses are now struggling to come up, to come up, you are imposing taxes, including COVID-19 taxes, electronic transactions, transfers, levies. How do you expect them? How do you expect them to pay?
Into GRA strategy, no.
So in that be Macan said the businesses are collapsing.
Okay.
Instead of you to support them to grow, because why? If the business is not doing well, how can the business pay taxes?
Pay taxes. Okay.
The business is struggling. At the time the business is struggling, electricity buakoso.
Yeah, so
Everything, petrol. Na some places they don't have regular electricity. Omo use generator no. Petrol, diesel buakoso. So the cost of operation is on a different level. But some of them, because of the number of people they are employed and they don't want to reduce, and also for the hope say ochina beye yecheng and then they are still keeping their workforce because they have trained some of them. School, no, to lay them off would mean that business is now elusi. So they are still keeping these people and making losses. If you go and lock their shops, you think that you've done anything healthy for the economy?
Now, Jerry Ninshisha say if you have a special case like that,
so
Obeko, as in say Ube evade tax.
Some of them are not evading. I'm sure some of them are not evading. But circumstances have said that omuntimi. And where it is obvious, you know, we keep even looking at the minor businesses. Master, major businesses are, they find clever accounting way of avoiding taxes. And you been American, share. I have traveled the length and breadth of this country. You just move from Takoradi all the way to Awaso in the western north. And you see the number of trucks that carry stones, bauxite stones.
Okay.
They are going to the port. When they go, we don't process it here. And yes, sir, the company is registered here. They carry the stones like that. No more they are port. Ask the government, what returns do they bring? They come and declare that when they took the stones, they could not find diamonds. Yet every day, almost is that.
And you are sure about this?
I am sure about what I'm saying. So we are losing monumental taxes and revenue through these processes. Finally, Carlos, nobody asks government.
Can I be your target, pal?
Oh, yes, you are my target. There's nothing wrong with you being my target.
Thank you.
Who stopped the government from making revenue? Government had 55% shares in Ashanti Goldfields. Minia Penny Sam Jonah. He led Ashanti Goldfields and sold 30% in 1994. By 2003, the other 25% now were tongue. So the revenue that government used to get direct revenue, government participation, yes, shares, the dividends that we used to participate in, government decided that we are not interested in dividends. We are interested in tax and royalties. So you shoot off your 55% and come and sit here and even be talking about pollution and you are not getting revenue. You cannot get it even under your friend said. Because government, by some magic, thinks that tax revenue, royalties, levies and charges will be sufficient than participating in dividends. And I don't get it. So when you don't have revenue, this is where it comes from. And Yenina, ultimately corrected me because Okasano, Mihunyabre, I didn't correct you. I tolerated you. I tolerated you. Yeah, me tolerating you. Even when he interjected.
Baba, one second. About COVID tax.
Which one? But there was a COVID tax.
Yes, I want to explain something.
Eric has not had a on this. Thank you.
On this very issue of
GRA drags for tax businesses to court.
Na me hu kwan a obetim dia argument ade abesi e-levy a bi musi omontua. Nti o surprise me kakra on rambo.
O se so mutua nti mo mai
because me ba
I na mo pese mo attack no. Obi wa che na because equality say obi wa bonten na oba no attack mo a. I won't allow the person to attack you.
Any attack. One my simple topic about tax evasion. Den ne kusi e-levy and bi mu na yes
but more answer yes no so na ma busa na
but we are refusing to pay, that is evasion.
Honorable Carlos.
Or starting is saying or the land is saying. You see, we are communicating.
No, can't Jerry or Capot. I said, my business questions. One or Becca, for example,
and I'm say
e-levy.
Or starting on, or per se, who Fasodea what to us. We all know we are politicians. Politicians be anywhere born to or share boss or the bottom sick and a baby or mine. Who doesn't know? It is if people are invading taxes, what would be the remedy de be buy betting ya can be those things. Then we discuss it and go. But one no kwa na person just say one no yes smart chance smart word na ya be shia. So what we are saying is a man for petrol tia. Na de di kan mesre o ye Ghana ni. Na o ye adwuma eto we se utua na ye atua. Utua no. No na ye de boga na ho bra.
Utua bi.
Bibia da bisa mo de mo na mo.
Eric Pachokoso.
Me bisa utua bi.
Don't allow yourself to be distracted.
Data communication service.
I just make income tax.
On the restaurant. Mintoshi. Utua
utua pe.
Oh, yeah. Omo de any say.
Pacho ben ye kom honorable.
What do you say that question?
I know say.
David. Me tell say mintiato. Ya me use some car.
So can mintiato fine na me use some car phone na da woni no.
Na me dey. Say na me dey.
Even not for anything at all, it's an honorable member.
Na say men can bonne. O de u ne bi na yes am so.
Carlos say two kwan ya ba. So obi de yawa, sa na me correct.
Carlos say two kwan ya ba. You are protecting.
1 minute na me
honorable any dey kwan so mintiato.
Anytime Carlos travels and
but the yes say we are Ghana ni. Na
me
oye adwuma.
What did you bre no?
Yeah, munya kasa.
Ase de nya kasa.
Oye Ghana.
Ka che onua no.
Munya kasa. Oye Ghana ni na oye adwuma na wo se otua to ani de kwa so wo se otua.
Okay.
Because the two esika oman bia de bo oman no ho bra. But etoda nipa pi invade taxes because of reasons ahodo a known to them.
Okay.
Ebi ni sen me no kaza sisi e wo hwe ne eto ahodo a yetua ewo my Ghana mu a ano adin ye pa na honorable Carlos Mombon in 2016 the whole of the message was ye be move from taxation to production based economy what the back and kase ma de kire ni say ye ma mebu oman a ebe ye to tuasem ye ba ni ya be ye bibi wo man mu ha ni ye nya so mfaso but meeting ya let's taxes over 20 this very studio ya ban we buy ya so ade aguni paso. So the simple question is if you're a politician and you're campaigning for power you're the two minimal people will assess you according to the West now the moment until be able mraso say wontuato the laws are there clear what the family kwan so but whereby we are in a country ya so you support to say sanye manon koso no that is the problem. He's a member of parliament. Yeah, there were a lot of companies ye more tax waiver through parliament are useless. Yeah, uti word na me use no pa. Ye were no. Yes. Ye were a lot of companies o come rashibi jefia ye more tax waiver are useless. And these companies they don't know ya brofone companies who doesn't know. Da ben no real despite say okokra na ma de aba ebe stocke UTV and say PCF and ma for no what say am tax waiver. They won't give it to these people.
Or apply for na.
Master, apply every 10 years. Yes, and we know it's a fact. Okay. It is Ghana Nina. Yeah, a private sector is the engine of a growth of economy. Ghana Nienya Kwenya say. I know a man. This 1D, 1F was the 1G, 1T.
1D, 1F.
I say what apply several times. Yemfino. Now no other cry now. We say Parliament. Mo dem reba be kate. Say they be tax waiver na ade no. You be nyam faso mo share home run. Before that, more the 17 items mo kogu. How calculate and then number $150 million. Where you are? Where? I have copy of that document. So what I am saying is that yeah boa. Emma abrofu ne du pie. Nti de ebe boa matimamufo no real despite $160 emfa nkwa manoni say en mfa so ha no di no. We won't help those people. At the end of the day, be do stage bia. Eto aho there was those big guys in the community ni tua no. No more dodge because omokomubu. I have a proof for my invoice here. A young man, I feel no what 31 good years. Yeah, na juma oye ne say okra quota won't beat me.
Okay.
And oye. Na I'll send him a proof for my invoice and my friend I'm the senior. I was Eric. He say my juma na go. Bank be say am ji agu. Na taxes e metua e wa ban we mre so. No ya MPP ni o. Taxes e metua no ano e den. Product na akwa akoto no. Me the minim description e bitumen AC10. and a quantity near 100,000 kg. And our unit cost na a unit price in the 8.61. And the 100,000 kg. Now about amount na involved in amount near 861,281. Yes, our product na akra brand 31 years. All your business would this one may be as soon as this now. Here, 2 we go so ne. Oba the can say COVID levy 1%. Yeah, here, what they ready. So, no farmer mono or COVID levy no, and on quite 8,612 Ghana cedis. COVID do 1% to Tia or dying a so. ABM NHIL 2.5% no, and on quite so Utia saying 21,532. Get fund 2.5%. Or sent here 21,532. Na oba VAT at 12.5% no. Utia 114,000. Oba total payable no kwesen. Nye over 1 million Ghana cedis. So such a youth. I feel no 31 years. Na wakwaje besia. No didi say dwumadie. Owie asemo san ka kire me na me re kra ho ama no say Eric. Me call bank, me pay dollar dia business ene. Me pay $100,000 no. I was me di over 1 million Ghana cedi na copy $100,000 because some time ago now kita $100,000 ukita be 600,000 or 640,000 $100,000.
Okay.
And if you a government, not because of your reckless policies, okay, businesses people will find way out to evade taxes. So this businessman, young man, I'm older than him. What am I say? Say nipa oji di say ya unya kwati kwan bi obetimi atwe ne niema famu ya onye.
Me that say.
So as a government you come out with policies ebema the business class no ho hen han omo kakra. Mo so maye mo connection man for nko ene the radio station or movie amobem ministers yin be radio station. Hotel na business for your ministers yin see hotels. So you are giving them needless competition.
Thank you.
These are the matters a trigger that those tax invasion. If
May
you're very
that say,
honest as
Eric,
politicians we should respect the business class. They should do their business. Don't interfere. Give them the rightful rate. They will pay.
Me da say, mame offer me ba me de be ma. Simon Konja, or say good morning. Yeah, my regards to Eric. Mahmoud Ben Mohammed. Which kind of leaders or what kind of leaders do we have in Ghana? Mystic Wonder, UTV, read my message, Otum. I am reading Otum. It's inarguably clear that the incompetent and Nana Danko Kufuado, Dr. Baumia-led government is in a state of confusion. They failed Ghanaians woefully and the center cannot hold. Never again to this nation records and catastrophic government. Johnny Bill, please invite Honorable Efrifa. He should answer some questions from the people of Amasaman and its environs. Kweku Kuma, good morning. Yeah, my special greetings to Eric J. It is time our president stopped pretending as if he doesn't know that his regional chairman is the name behind Galamsey. God is watching. Lord Kobe Baron, Abraham, why can't the government reduce the duty fees for the people who have imported goods, and also after paying duty at the harbour, the same people will come and pay huge taxes at shop to the assembly, and this is killing their business. Upon Ebenezer, good morning. Yeah, it is true. Ghana is hard now, but bringing JDM back can't be a good option for this country. Let's support Nana Baumia to take this country out from this hardship. Greetings to my wife, Ruth Opon. Desmond now, good morning. Please, I want to ask the NPP man that, so they know all this and they were giving the, the ex-president pressure. Okay, all right. Francis Odoba in 2016, they branded President Akufo-Addo as a prospective good president over His Excellency JDM. But today, Pure Water won. 2016, it was 50 pesos. Today is 1 cedi. Dead
No,
stock.
it was 5 pesos.
No, 50 no actually.
No,
50p. Debt stock 120. Even from successive government today is 404 billion Debt to GDP 2016 56%, today 95%. CD against dollar 2016 less than 4 CD, today is more than 11 CD. Francis said one tianyemia is so ate kose. Kwabena J, good morning. Yeah, Ghanaians pay enough taxes. NHIS tax is being misused. Just that politicians misuse the funds. Look at the various projects that are left to destroy or rot. Hail Selassie in God's so patriotic voices. Regards to Honorable Mavis Hawakum saying, with the good leadership of His Excellency Nana Addo and the intervention of the IMF program, we have confidence that our economy shall surely bounce back to normalcy before 2022 goes to an end. Okay. Co-Mensa Pillar 2, Mami Agrada is too smart anyway, regards the hard-working Vice President of the Republic of Ghana. Nana, I also say a good morning, hope all is well. Please, the NPP told us that if you send money below 100 cedis, they won't charge e-levy on it. But last time I sent 22 cedis and they charged me e-levy. Game Boy G8 says, I'm surprised for those people who still follow this administration and believe in President Nana Addo. I see them like Nana Agrada church members. New Odate Mills, Mr. Mona is looking sharp and is very calm today. He looks very traditional. Love his outfit. Escobar the General, good morning, sister. Yeah. Please ask Ahenkra, Honorable Ahenkra, that what did he use $54.4 billion what did he use $54.4 billion? That is 393 billion Ghana cedis, or 78.3% of GDP. From $32.3 billion, what did he use it for? In 2017, he as a person, according to Central Bank, according to Central Bank, and Finance Ministry data, this government is the most so-and-so government in our history. So you want to ask what the government uses it for, what colors use it for? I'm sure it's what the government uses
what the government uses it for.
Thank you.
Okay.
Now, Pesel,
just two simple things. In fact, I'm saying a submission. Na tax and a gun crop for you and a tax they gun crop for you. In fact, Papa we cried a specific about COVID tax. Number one, Obiani one more your tax any capital and your tax. Tax is on your profit. And now say the service that is rendered to somebody. And the COVID tax now work now. Say be charge ya, it's not charge and the capital ni akọ na koguna djuma. Ne profit that we making ne beje COVID tax also. And now say oh it might be service be. Say na wo dey wo pro forma invoice buy. Say your service dey dey massa ni panoa. You see all those taxes going to the person who is receiving the service. No country decides to kill people's businesses by taxing their capital. It's not that. You don't understand. You are just making noise. But the most important thing is let's get to know something. Yeah, 32 million people in this country. Every year, nipa ba could be 100 Ghana cedis per month by 32 million. Anka because I am saying this to buttress a point. 3.2 billion. 32 million, 3.2 billion. Or they started corporate taxes indirect taxes and so on and so forth. But there are some people who have made a conscious effort say tax no muntu ya bi. Me nuanu me no mutia minim say baby omo yadwuma mutua pay o. Say omo corporate entity bi a omo tua ta mutua tax.
Omo personal company so ma set ya.
We personal company mutua pay.
Because oye adwuma ma obi a the company ne betua pay.
No make say omo tua bi omo ntua o. Say na efru
enu de say nka wunya kwan
ya no wa cheche. Question
maybe that question because more criticism of tax payment and you see and support to the idea say or mindfulness from the tax ma buy na buy developing and na buy taxes or the abanyina
no mindfulness o mutua to anti sa no say omo criticism be on say so can.
Criticism within man must be constructive. Because the more can for example, e-levy are working. How does e-levy affect NIPA capitals and working? Meaning but the point is say it must be more in your interest. Because me can say be a damn be
me can na 7 10 7
me can say be a damn na e bia mo bebe abam. You will need these taxes to run this country. Obia ni ho oji tax na audition butum ye dey run it on mine no. As to who use the money to develop is of course the prerogative of the government in power. But what would you want to say better fracture buying or kunjem Ghana Ford na better kunjem say bra na bra be dwen e kwan be fa so anya skam ye de abu ye man. Policies are be me de abu ye man. What you want na work is our policy no. When in actual fact you know perfectly well say aban not to no on consume no akonyina. I say any man is can on the year. I am saying to them say there's something in numbers. Say you now will be able to mean this kakra 2. Every worker here in Peace FM pays pay. Movie are of the same balance na ka dia man no. Okotwa dia o melkoma. Ya gin VAT. O we are or send mu a ya ti be free so. If you say it's too much, ask yourself say if without these monies and can buy by
Thank you. Ben, yanko just 2 minutes no yanko.
Yeah.
Yes, Ben.
I am here say Menu Penny, the Honorable MP, and Auntie Asia, say the very characteristics or traits of a good tax. They say it must not be punitive. It must be fair. It must be equitable. And it must not subtract and make people worse off. Over e-levy, which of these characteristics of a good tax does e-levy conform to? And I say that because he worked at the trade ministry and he knows the tenets of a good tax. E-levy does not conform with any of the 5-6 tenets of a good tax. So if you put the e-levy ba, na ye catch say, the e-levy ba no, the is e-levy a consumption tax? Is it an investment tax? Or is a capital gain tax? Or is a profit tax?
Okay.
Yebisa where? Which of the categories of taxations will you place e-levy? Na me catch say anytime I have to transact business, and I use this basic example. Yeah, Tio, me wasankana and a yo show we. Uya. Me mano sika na wakoto nyama efi abosu kan. Put it in transport. Just ignore the transport and other variable costs attached to it. Me kwa yi me mo sika say kwa abosu kan koto bi 10,000 pewo. And every week I have to do this here. Now every Monday no me manu sika 10,000 na. From where me wo anasankana no sending you 10,000. Yeah. Next they say I have to pay 150.
Na faka fabre. Why do you think about
will this man be decent on this show?
Oh, please.
Dabi anya agro. Dabi o Mr.
Conversation.
Now ye work conversation no. I gave him all the maximum respect. No kasa na mama constituents etie no ye. Me ba be kasa na wa jump in. Why are you impatient?
I'm only asking you a simple question. And how
do you determine that the question is simple to me?
Because it's simple.
How do you determine that the question is simple to me? I'm the one to answer. So whether it's simple or not.
Simple.
Honorable
simple means simple. It's just period.
Honorable Ahenka. Mr. Why? Mr. Medasi. Ben
Otua e-levy so.
Honorable China Krachia. Me o kan na ye decent ha me ma so dey ha wo. And ye ko na hwefo nti na se. Na wo ne babo mana.
And among chat team dey be ameka ja won the NDC for me. Na me TV.
What in your kind?
Na me boa.
Ubetimi respond. Minim dia meka bi. Minim dia meka bi.
Na ka wan NDC ni.
I have been a PNC member from time ad infinitum. So obetina studio. So obede I belong to another political party, and I use certain words on you. Say you are ignorant of political dynamics. Obeka say my yo.
Oh, na say wo de was wa woka de wotu ye mpani.
Ben Pacho, Oba political activist until the middle.
But I've been a member of the PNC.
What the chairman
But you organize the
NDC hat.
I've been a member.
I will repeat it any day.
Oh my God,
This hat that I'm wearing.
It's NDC drawn everywhere.
Ben, also Mr. Prince.
But ono dear, so no problem. Yeah.
Yes.
So when you are transmitting, you are going to do business with 10,000 a week, and I send you 10,000. I have to pay 150 Ghana cedis. But also, ukako yisikano, akoto nyamano, you are also going to pay another 150. Business. But you are going to send it to the person.
Okay, so when you cash now, so send it.
You are going to send it to the person. And yes, sir, or when the merchant number now send there, now whatever, you are going to pay 150,000. Next, let's say of my 10,000, no, I have lost 300 Ghana cedis. You don't understand that it is part of my capital.
As I would say, what e-levy law nimuno registered merchants, they are not supposed to be taxed momo.
Yeah.
Nanso company bi mu nanso. Who accept e-levy? Who accept momo? Say, obo agent omo special code bi. No. Obara na ti 11 ti afa maintain intimi amisi me busaja reform say appear the act we went over and over again no so we are registered company now
how you lose capital
come chado ko yeden me chado na ko ye I know wa be wa say na wo ko hey kwa ngo for faso de kuku dodgy 11 no
there you say that okay yeah. Maba
what the time only Carlos
me kai bo no
the company need the same
Carlo King
on
kind of company
mata dia wo Carlo King and I'm sure munji momo ana o say I'm sure okay and so say your merchant ID ni ti omo no omo ni ten kra omo short code bi who send na wo be read no na ya kan cho say o transaction fee ni na o momo so me say na agent was a merchant for merchants waji merchants and registered company like Carlo King waji merchants no onu so to say am patch say omo tm say enye me bagaka because I'm still wondering and me say me person act ni no but the act doesn't allow that.
That is
it. Yeah, you think that on TSA? You think that on TSA now or Washeda?
I don't know.
I've just indicated
but
to you how
what they are doing is illegal.
Yeah, I've just told you how sending 10,000.
Now kind of crank I'll see
Eric.
Yeah, I'm just telling you how doing a business of 10,000 before any other thing you never lose 300 Ghana cedis.
O can be more
you.
Nah, Eric, so I say me so before you can do anything, missing no one lose 300 Ghana cedis. If you have to lose 300 Ghana cedis every week, do you still have capital?
No, thank you.
And you see that same kind of attitude. And a vice president Edini birthday, or see Obi Anshe White, president alcohol in black. The president wore black or the alcohol. This kind of deceptive attitude that Moyano emphata.
Yeah, honorable Mr. America so
president.
Don't say that.
Thank you, gentlemen. Thank you. Honorable Carlos.
It doesn't tickle me. It doesn't tickle me. It doesn't tickle me. To be honest with you.
It should take you.
It doesn't tickle me.
Oh, come president.
Na president. Yes, yes, white. Now black.
I'm so
black.
Now, many president
Maria couldn't bear 3 times. Say you theatre.
In fact, manka hokrampo.
Me sure
What
Ben.
kind of
I should say what?
What kind of sana?
I'm a suit theatre. I don't want theatre.
Na the
Na
honorable
onso we a
member.
onum so we a on theatre.
Onu dey. Anya to na make am say pay and a corporate. Otuadi.
Honorable.
Eric na mama ni 2 minutes or day everybody.
2 minutes bro.
Menti ye ko.
pay you
Me nya na watch them. So we fear me that someone say na we the papa ni.
Fa we pay you better to hane
You
ahwe.
see the problem we have.
You know who have.
Ghana.
We the pennies we who have.
Ghana, your problem.
My brother is celebrating birthday. You go and wear black every day.
Yes.
Ghana problem.
Focus draba o. Who be say to ababa kan yi. Matia braya.
Me my brother is celebrating birthday. You go and wear black
Now respectfully I beg you. You see Ameria ye wo mu a Ghana for ekeka mu no. Say wo pe Ghana problem. Eno ani MPP party no. The problem o man. Adie ba ko e ya ne se nipa di ubone na oni nu hu. Because ye entity mu
Eric ta say na wutia.
ye entity mu
Can
laws.
say ye di ubone na se nipa
ta say na
ba se
wutia ma ba na odi boa.
ya na
Ontua.
ta say na wutia.
Ontua.
Mo mu ye
Oh, and then they will ye dey menti aso. Ada crash when we see obi a company afani di ma giare.
Me hu here so
Na fe man nkan na se
boy.
boy.
Manuel.
Ontimi nyi wanu nya nti no ha. Wo mo attack me catch say they should attack you personally.
Na ka hu jae. Me na me
Eric
don't kind of tax. Next time ba don be
Yeah.
get the tax returns one
I
here.
say you nuanom MPP for omo na na UP for. Say o kan o maba ko say ya no mo.
Carlos.
Sad here to say.
Yes, intime no ensem na o kan enye me wanwa.
Who want your tax?
Anopeya me bay. Me call filling station. Me kokoto petrol no. Na yehu ni say Eric J there. Oye na na do first born nti ono ya antene tax.
Pay.
Nti me ne okasa sisi e within last week nipa hodo am even maye mumu on my phone to them. But transfer na mo kan sem bi sa. And you person just say na Ghana for a. What is the meaning of
What is the meaning of
what is the meaning of
I'm not asking for the meaning.
No, what is the meaning of tax? What is the meaning of tax?
No,
What is the meaning of tax? What is he talking about?
No.
So what
I don't get the angle he's coming from. Ghana for say
Eric will company.
My invaded
tax say or chere me say wotua bi.
My invaded
company.
Oboa o man, only company. In the ontia tax be na ya tax no nye di mo.
Ada ontia any form of tax.
Ontonsu. Baby mintia.
Minidi corporate wotua bi ana. Wotua bi dia na dey na o ya na hu ni fa.
Nana kafra
Sorry Liza. Say say ade me grab magic me say.
Me nyehwe. Me tikruma me nyehwe.
Be one more me the most.
Mama me mpon why na me dey asem no kay me wa. Say say jobs man can say
Let me talk.
For tax brand yẹn fẹ́ mú sunyani eyi wẹbi awo firi ọbùnú no yẹn fẹ́ gbọgbọ yẹ hó adwuma.
Ẹsẹ dọ wọn tọ.
O de ka wasẹ mi twẹ o di ba bia o anka ni ya mẹka mi.
Honorable why yẹn wan as a watcher that own person ọmọ bẹ kọ.
And the tag team no ntimi mmiri ma wọn fa mi so.
Yeah, you see.
Bẹ nkun aso bẹ handle
ọmọ mi. Ẹ sá o ma wrong impression wa bọ̀ ntí.
Segu bẹrẹ ekyiri bẹyi.
Mi awa no ẹ.
Mati.
Eric kana bọ ne pọ ma.
O se omia na no.
Na mi nya de bẹ.
Pause was I start.
Ni die bi na woman no. Say we are aware.
Openyin say o se
Hey,
omia
I'm
na.
something today.
We are aware.
Hey.
Me say the can in any say GRA taxes. Medical aka say to ehun here. We are Ghana ni a what is due say we say otua no you ought to pay. But at the same time no yemfa policies a ebehye nipa ketie say etoda onyakwan po obeso we say wontua tax no. At this critical moment I almost see the first pro forma invoice na me quote figures na was no. Pesa nipa na America no na COVID levy nkwa 1% no tua 21,000. And the COVID infaso mo didi ho still mo da so didi yare no. Why?
Look at that.
Which country in Africa and I yare ba your dey business? Mo didi ho akosi se nuro kra mo kokra de abewo no. Connection mine for mo di choboto so. Who doesn't know you guys? So you do all these things at the end of the day, who be discouraging the patriato. And me no kaza sisi e.
Ogre won tua bi kura.
O say taxes no ye ntie capital. Hon na me hu se minim se tax class kron, he no kosua sa de na or the education. Free SHS for ne help. Yet just last week, Bank of Ghana omode omo NBC PC report ne buy no you increasing interest rate policy rate automatically affecting interest rate, right? Enti nipa na okọ bank akwaje be $100,000 in January na ye 640,000 Ghana cedis no. And then the same $100,000 because of your incompetence, recklessness. Dollar na 11 cedis. Enti meba enti say nipa no or per $100,000 enye 640,000 Ghana cedis bi mo. Etwem 1 million Ghana cedis. Say sika na nipa na de kan ne ma de aba. Already no we lose your interest rate akano. Bisiano taxes na we no. And you are doing this and you are telling me that is not the capital. What is your understanding of capital? Ebiem yetia ya akona maka bosome e wo UTV. Ya de ne salary atu ne mobile money. Say wo nana na wo gu na fia no. Sika na ya te taxes ni na no de atu mobile money say obe send bia kofi. Yes send sika ne hwe na ba wo mia ne akufu ado gina no yate. O send hwe and you are telling me say a capital. What is your understanding of capital?
What could you be 24%?
Come on, check my phone this week. They are all sending 20 cities in part. This criminal, and they won't agree.
How does it affect
you? have this old crooks in system.
You don't understand the thing.
You are just massaging everything. You should take it on.
Unfortunately, no.
You don't even understand what you are talking about.
Oh, I was saying kakra.
Yentuminka. More the time because 4 minutes to 10:30 ye be the program there be nti pon wan ye be pon da na madam wase ye fan chef fridge next week ye be to no a na yaka bi nti me nua be America J wadwa kakra but ye be den deputy Bruno regional communications officer Emma NDC obesin agina mu apere honorable Carlos Kingsley Ahenkra MP Tema West ene de papa isi on nka na ntum ade a wo ye eye kena nkwana no be ena Bernard Mona ye political activist e wo hwa no de afeme so kakra na meye ne den medam wase anopei unfortunately 10:30 kobo dawru esese bi ko na bi ba nti entumi nka enwuma no wo he ye penwuma ma yufi ye bisa se enwuma no wo he a ye hu abushafo eye de dodo a momfa nche yen na ye mfansi ha nyame adom ochena Adekye Nsroma besia ba ene me pink man tatade yi still Azel ena wadazel sano nti na ya me come for Azel emma wo no friend was 0244 155 266 na obepambia ma fefefe na mo amopamade no monkai hu se November Azel the master class conceptual master class eba obetumi do ho ahyem 1 month na wo de upgrade oho yeda mo ase yakramo